Look at this. 27 degrees outside. I forgot to change the clock at 7:05, not 6:05. Stupid daylight savings. Get a little cold outside. Ouch. Yeah, it's a little cold. Almost got the windshield defrosted. This says it's 26. Forgot to turn on the defroster for the rear window. Let's see. Yeah, we're clear. Melted off. Started the vehicle a while ago to get it heating. The electric seat on. Got it warm. I'm still not wearing no jacket. Come on here, no jacket to start it too. In fact, I left my jacket at work. Only use it for a few minutes in the early morning. Anyway, as cold as it's been here for a while, but it does get this cold every once in a while. I was reminded of my neighbor who just, well, I can't get it, but he insulated his pipe coming up out of the ground and into the house, and I told him, you know, I go, that was like 6-7 years ago, we had another, you know, cold snap. Oh, mother. My own security got me. Focus. I gotta reset the ignition. Oh yeah, gotta put in the code. See, I forgot to put in the code. There we go, I can drive. Every once in a while, I'll forget to put in my code, and then as soon as I put it in here, try to drive my vehicle, it'll stall. Because that is what it's supposed to do. Speaking of supposed to do, what the hell is that? Why do I always get the weird clouds, man? Why does it always gotta happen to me? Anyway. Yeah, my homemade security. Screw that Viper crap. Oh, screw that crap. That stuff's worthless. People get that stuff installed. Everybody knows how to bypass that. They ain't gonna do nothing. It's always hooked up real simple, couple wires under the dash. You can even just fuse on some of those. Anyway, my own security. I made it so it'll start, so I can turn on the heat or the AC or whatever, you know. But you can't drive it. Have it monitoring the throttle position sensor going in the computer. Yeah. As soon as you try to touch the throttle, it just shuts down. It's also my license plate flipped down. Anyway, I forgot what I was saying before the vehicle stalled and I saw that. But, oh, the cold snap. Yeah, about 6 years ago, here in this area, we got down into the 20s, you know, and this is desert. That's why people make a big deal about getting into the 20s. And it was so. I remember it was so cold, you know, at people's heat. You know, we had a whole bunch of service calls back when I worked for a company that also did residential, you know. Residential HVAC sucks. And see the heat pumps here. If you don't know what a heat pump is, it uses refrigeration to get heat. It doesn't use gas. It doesn't use electric strip heat. It uses refrigeration. So the outdoor coils removing heat from the outdoor air. Even if it's 40 degrees, there's heat in that air, and the heat of compression, you know, and the motor windings and stuff add a little bit of heat too. And well, in areas where it's known to get, you know, cold snaps, on heat strips, you always have like electric heat strips put in the air handler for supplementary auxiliary heat, you know. So you'll have, so you have two-stage heat, or also, you know, when you're defrost or just whatever, or you have the option of flipping emergency heat, you know, just shut off the compressor, you know, refrigeration, and just use electric strip heat. Well, down in this climate, all these units, all these roofs and everything, cycle roofs, I hate them. They're all heat pumps, but none of the heat pumps, I mean, not even 0.1% of the heat pumps installed in the valley here have any electric strip heat added. It's just the refrigeration. So the compressor quits, you have no heat. Well, when it gets down to the 20s, a lot of old heat pumps can't keep up. I mean, they'll just keep going to the defrosts, and some just are so inefficient at that, you know, depending on the coil design, it just won't heat the house. It won't keep up. So about 6-7 years ago, we had them. It was really cold, and nothing but a bunch of, I mean, flooded with service calls, and the guys that I'll go there and check out the units, be nothing wrong with them. Nothing wrong. Because we'd get there, you know, throughout the day, and as the day warmed, as soon as the sun popped up, the heat pumps started working again once it broke above 30 degrees outside. 30, 40 degrees, depending on the unit. So that's why I turned my heat pump on last night. I have not had any heat turned on in my house until December 30th. That's right. Let's see, that's getting too hot in here. Don't need it. You got 4 kids, you know, they're leaving on lights, got computers in their rooms, TVs on, all that stuff generating heat, taking hot showers. You don't need heat pump. Nope. So, but I knew it was going to be really cold, and it was kind of cool after work yesterday, about 7 o'clock, so I actually kicked it on, you know. And good thing I did. See, because if I would have got up in the morning, and then say the house got down to like 60-something degrees because I didn't have it on, and then expected it to recover, well, the frost on that roof. If I would have turned it on with it being, you know, dropped down below 70 in my house, you know, it wouldn't have recovered while it was 26, 27 degrees outside. That's coming to 28. That's the other problem that people would get, that their heat pumps, the other dumb move they would make. A lot of people like to set back their thermostats at night, which is fine. So they'll set it back, you know, they like it, well, okay, 72 to 74, whatever they like during the day when it to keep warming up. Usually you get these guys that like to set it down to 68 to get it crisp while they're sleeping so they can cover up, bundle up, save energy, I guess. And then in the morning they kick it up to 72 or 74 and want that thing to recover. It won't. It'll take forever. It'll run for like 5 hours, 4 hours, or whatever, you know, while it's weather like this, and they'll complain about it. And that's normal. When you don't have electric heat strip to kick in for second stage or for auxiliary, you're not going to get that. Look at that out there. There's snow on all those hills. That's just up towards, that's just behind, well, I guess Wickenburg's a little bit to the left, so I don't know what the hills those are. Those aren't that far off, though. Those aren't hills that you usually see snow on. But it does happen every so often. I don't know why I went off on the heat pumps, but basically I'm saying I just turned mine on last night because I was smart, and it did maintain temperature. It was 72, as you saw when I started the video. So we didn't have enough moisture, you know, in the air, even though the temperature continued to drop, because we could have had actual snow on the ground this morning if we would have had moisture to do it. But the news said it just wasn't there last night. They were pretty sure it wasn't going to snow this morning or overnight or anything, and it didn't. It's dry, so.